Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel Truu Top 10.
In this video, we are going to talk about Top 10 Smartest Animals. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Number 10. Rats. Rats have been used by scientists as laboratory study animals for many years, and this is not a coincidence. The brain structure and how their minds work are very similar to humans, despite the fact that their brains are little and somewhat underdeveloped. They are able to navigate mazes, memorize directions, and carry out challenging multi-step tasks. Rats are sociable creatures as well. They start to display symptoms of depression and loneliness when left alone. Because of these psychological and social variations, rats are among the most intelligent creatures. The rodent family, one of the most numerous and diverse mammal families in the world, includes rats. Around 55 to 60 million years ago, in the late Paleocene or early Eocene epoch, the first rodents began to evolve. The earliest fossilized rodents have been discovered in North America, but they have since spread to other continents. Small, burrowing animals that lived in woods and meadows are most likely the ancestors of modern rats. They developed the ability to adapt to a variety of settings over time, from marshes to deserts. Rats are members of the rodent family, one of the largest and most varied mammal families in the world. The earliest rodents started to evolve about 55 to 60 million years ago. During the late Paleocene or early Eocene period, rats' ancient relatives were probably small, burrowing mammals that lived in forests and meadows. During time, they acquired the capacity to adapt to various environments, from marshes to deserts. Number 9. Pigeons. Oddly, pigeons, who are next on our list, are sometimes referred to as flying rats. Yet, the justifications for their placement here varied greatly. Pigeons have demonstrated the ability to recognize their own reflection, demonstrating a sophisticated level of self-awareness. They have the capacity to remember individual people and locations over the course of months or even years. Pigeons have been used to deliver messages over enormous distances for millennia precisely because of this memory. Pigeons are able to distinguish every letter in the English alphabet, as well as the differences between two humans in photos. Save for the Sahara Desert and the Antarctic ice, pigeons can be found almost anywhere. They live in a wide range of biomes, such as cities, grasslands, and woodlands. The common pigeon, often known as the rock dove, is the species with the greatest geographic distribution. In cities all across the world, this species has gone feral. Number 8. Crows. Similar to pigeons, crows are another extremely intelligent animal species that have served as messengers. When engaged in conflict with other animals, they are able to use complex group tactics such as flanking moves. Crows have a strong memory and can even learn to speak. Crows have been observed changing their migration routes to avoid hazardous places. According to researchers, crows have even been observed memorizing garbage routes and schedules in an effort to more successfully steal a fast snack from the trucks. Crows are the avian species with the greatest brains, and they have demonstrated the ability to identify human faces. Although having no hands or arms, they are also capable of using tools. The New Caledonian crow actually creates a knife to more readily cut through grass and foliage. The same species also use a hook and line to access food sources that are out of reach. Number 7. Pigs. When it came to our selection of the 10 smartest animals, pigs only barely beat out dogs. Pigs have an IQ level far greater than that of dogs, which is comparable to that of a young child. At only 6 weeks old, they can comprehend the idea of reflection, but human infants cannot do so until they are several months old. Pigs can communicate with one another using about 20 different sounds, and mothers sing to their young ones as they eat. Pigs react to emotion and, when appropriate, even exhibit empathy, which is a very uncommon quality in the animal kingdom. Number 6. Octopus. Our ranking of the most intellectual animals in the world only includes the octopus. You might be wondering how smart an octopus is considering it's the only one of its kind featured here. Captive octopuses have been recorded using high-order planning and several stages to escape from confinement, and some are able to purposely splash water repeatedly upon items even outside of their tank to do damage. They have even been known to toss rocks at glass and open jars with screw-on lids. These cephalopods are quite intelligent. They pose as boulders in the nature so they can move undetected. Octopuses move very slowly while imitating rocks, giving the impression that they are stationary by keeping pace with the water. When predators are present, they can move around unnoticed because of this. Using both long-term and short-term memory, octopuses can also solve puzzles and navigate mazes. This facilitates them returning to their dens even after lengthy trips in their natural environment. Number 5. Gray African parrots. The African gray parrot tops this list of the smartest creatures among birds. These parrots can acquire human speech and have an extremely broad vocabulary. They are thought to be as intelligent as a 5-year-old human, up to hundreds of words. Moreover, African grays are capable of learning the links between bigger and smaller, different and similar, over and under, and recognize and distinguish shapes and colors. The African gray parrot is a common pet that is domesticated all over the world, but it is originally from the Central African rainforests. According to molecular evidence, the cockatoos and other cetaciform animals diverged from one another before the KT boundary, which occurred 65 million years ago. At 60 to 65 Maya, when Australia and New Guinea were initially cut off from East Antarctica, new parrot lineages began to emerge. By 30 Maya, when Australia, Antarctica, and South America had entirely separated from one another, it is thought that the major parrot families had already developed. Number 4. Elephants. Elephants are among the smartest animals and are regularly mentioned for their excellent memory. These creatures have a complex social structure, and it has been observed that they lament their losses and participate in funeral rites for deceased family members. Elephants also employ tools and self-medicate. They will consume the leaves of specific plants to treat ailments and even trigger childbirth. They are also among the rare creatures that exhibit altruism. The majority of animals are incapable of processing the abstract thought necessary for such behaviors. Elephants will make the ultimate sacrifice if they think it will help the remainder of the herd or their young get away safely. Number 3. Chimpanzees. In this list of the smartest animals, our closest genetic related comes in third. Chimpanzees originate from sub-Saharan Africa and share 98% of our DNA. Chimpanzees are skilled tool users, and it has been observed that they improvise tools from accessible materials to create the things they require. These big apes also employ psychological strategies. They will influence members of their own families to carry out particular activities. One unusual aspect about chimpanzees is that adults from a family unit were found to be teaching their children sign language. The most intriguing aspect of that discovery is that the chimpanzees taught the kids sign language on their own initiative, without any assistance from humans. Number 2. Bottlenose dolphins. The bottlenose dolphin is frequently regarded as the most intelligent mammal, however it comes in second on this list. As there are more than 8 different species of dolphins, only the bottlenose dolphin was considered for this article. They are the only dolphins without fused cervical vertebrae, which allows them to nod their heads in a manner like that of a human, and they have the largest brains of all their cousins. Dolphins can recognize themselves in mirrors, notice strange marks on their bodies in a reflection, recognize images on television, and have a remarkable memory in addition to being easily trainable. Number 1. Orangutans. The origin of orangutans in this area is quite intriguing. The orangutan is able to utilize tools, acquire sign language, and have intricate social systems with rituals, just like chimpanzees. Their cognitive capacity to comprehend the why, or the logic, underlying a certain behavior is what really distinguishes them. An orangutan has learned how to use tools and put together a straightforward structure while in captivity. When scientists freed him into the wild, they saw the same orangutan making his own tools out of everything he could find and building a similar house to protect himself from the rain. Given that almost 97% of their DNA is similar to that of humans, it is not surprising that orangutans are extremely intelligent. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. Please give us a feedback about today's topic and leave a comment if you are interested covering a specific topic. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.